In today's episode of The Cheesiest Man Alive, we're playing against people who seemingly have been hit in the head because there are some controversial statements that are being ushered, as well as some controversial plays that are being made by my opponents. Of course, I am completely innocent, as I am just a poor little cheeser trying his best to make it in this hard world. Right? Today we're starting with a PvP game. Oh my god, how am I messing everything up without even having done anything yet? Today we're starting with a PvP game, and I am going for the fastest possible proxy robo. So I open up with a 12 pylon, 13 gate, and I kind of wanted my opponent to scout me, but now I'm not entirely sure if that is what I want. I'm actually not entirely sure what it really is I want. Maybe not getting scouted is not so bad. It's going to allow me to proxy very quickly by about 10, 15 seconds. Now, okay, 8, 9 seconds quicker than usual. I, however, also cut my workers, well, by about 4 or 5. So it's just an awkward situation all around. Do I want to fake like I'm getting a second pylon here? Yeah, I think that's actually somewhat important. So I'm going to get my robotics facility in this general spot. And then it is important that I'm going to get a stalker over here as well. I'm going to... No, I thought I said I'm going to get a stalker over here. Up. Immediately start this bad boy. Should I even go in with a scout? No, I just check over here, see what's kicking off. I'm going to proxy a gate with this too, because I think that is somewhat important. And then pray to the Lord that I'm not going to get spotted here immediately. If I get spotted immediately, I'll most likely end up losing this robotic facility and probably also end up losing the game, to be quite honest with you. I'm not even sure if I can afford this first immortal that I want to build. I hope I can, but I'm not entirely sure if I actually can. No, actually, this should be fine. Yeah, this should be fine. We have no second unit on the way yet because we can't afford that. So, yeah, life is going to be quite difficult. I'm just going to stay upstairs with my stalker for now because I don't think there's really that much else that I can do. I'm going to chrono boost my warp gate once too, because I started that fairly late. Get a third gateway on top of that. And now we're just going to move across the map and pray, I guess. That's really the only thing I can do. I could have probably built a sentry. I did have some cash for that. But yeah, we're going to have the fastest possible immortal. If there's a Stargate, I think I'm absolutely dead. If there's a Nexus here, I think my position is quite okay. I hope I can get in here. I want to see what's going on. Well, that's kind of odd. This is kind of an odd situation, isn't it? It's going to try and poke me here, perhaps. Not entirely sure what this is my opponent is doing, but it feels a whole lot like it's going to be some type of blink build order. The battery on the low ground surprises me and confuses me even. I don't think that is very standard at all here. I'll get a sentry and a stalker. I have this immortal on the way already. Oh, he's actually trying to expand off of this. That seems steep in a way. I don't think you can do this. I'm gonna have a really quick second immortal. Well, it's not super quick because I don't quite have the units necessary. Ugh. Don't quite have the chrono boost necessary here to truly get going as fast as I want. Come on, one more chrono. There we go. And I need a freaking one of these. One more pylon, and then I think I just kind of... Okay, this is what I'm gonna do here. Look at this move. Look at this banter move. Okay, so he scouts this. Now I go in. Look at this. What's up? What's up, buddy? How are you doing, Chief? Oh my god, I can't believe this worked. This is... Ooh, I don't quite want to lose that. Okay, well, we lost it. It's too late now to want to not lose it anymore. Just going to take out this pylon. Is it even the correct call here? I don't think it actually is. Just want to continue taking out stalkers at a as high enough pace as possible. What's on the way? Another immortal. Just gonna take this thing out. There's definitely going to be units coming in right now that are going to be annoying to me. Things like... Well, I would think that there was going to be units that would be annoying to me. I was kind of expecting something else here, to be honest. Okay, it's going to be a super battery. No GG! Of course no GG, because this build is ridiculous. Oh my god, how did he respond to this? Went 4 gate off of 1 base? Is that what you did here? Did you go... Okay, so 2 gate, 6 stalkers initially, so the maximum amount of units, because he was so afraid. Look at him, scouting the entire map, just not finding the spot where I proxied. Leaves without a GG, and it's going to be a clean, well, 11 points. That's not a whole lot. I'm okay with it, but this is not what I sign up for. This is not what I sign up for. I wanted 25 points. What the heck? That was a good build. You know, I gotta change the GG counter and then get into the next game. This wasn't it. This wasn't it. All right, we got Chum. Chum's really been getting it these last few days. The other day, I almost got him with my Terra. And it was close enough that despite it being a loss, it really did end up kind of feeling like a victory. I was okay with that. I really was okay with that. What do I want to do now? I'm not so sure yet. I'm actually really feeling some single Void Ray openers. Like these build orders, they're very old school in a way. Like we don't really play them anymore because it feels like most Zerg players have kind of figured them out. However, I feel like if there's one guy that I might be capable of getting with it, it might be Chum. He is someone that likes to send 2 Overlords across the map as well. Sending 2 Overlords across the map is absolutely great, unless someone opens up with a Void Ray, then you end up losing 2 Overlords practically immediately. Your supply block for the next 10 minutes. And then if you get hit by the quick charge all in as a follow-up as well, I think that could actually be pretty funny. So I'm going to try it here. We're opening up with what is often referred to as the Harstem build. Oh, should I do this off 2 base or 3 actually? You know what we'll do? We'll play it off... Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to play it off 3 bases, but the 3rd base is just an elaborate fake, basically. It's a very elaborate fake. So I'm going to get it real early, and Chum is going to look at that and think to himself, wow, that's a real early 3rd base there, Harstem. I bet this is going to be one hell of a macro game. And then he's going to get stomped on his nose by my charge slot all in, which is probably still going to hit like a freaking truck. Like the timing of the 3rd base is fairly irrelevant, I think, in this particular scenario. We're even going to transfer workers over to the base. I think that's going to be my plan for now. We see no second Overlord on the low ground, so my theory of this being some shenanigans, you know, some double Overlords being sent across the map, I think is definitely true here. Now we're going to start with a Chrono Boost as well, and a Warp Gate to truly sell this as a... Well, I'm not even sure what I'm trying to sell it as. I'm not sure what I'm selling it as right now. It's like a Warp Gate first, whatever. He's not building a single link yet, okay? He's just poking around. Bumpy dumpy dum. Don't worry about it, brother, okay? Here we go. Overlord, what are you gonna do, buddy? Huh? Do you want to talk about it or no? Don't think he wants to talk about it. Does seem to be the case. You go back here. Go make something of your life. Get some more minerals, chief. Okay, we're gonna get such a fast 3rd base here. This is going to be great for me. I can already feel it. Oh, this is going to be so darn beautiful. It's going to be a real surprise. First of all, by the timing of my 3rd base, and second of all, by the timing of my freaking charge all in that I'm gonna follow up with. It's going to hit like a truck. And trust me, if there's one thing you don't want to be hit by, it's a truck. See? Double Overlords. What did I say? What did I say? I can read this guy's mind. I am in his brain as we speak. And it's a good time in here. It's kind of cozy. Not as much space in the skull as I would have expected with a Zerg player, but, you know. This guy's a decently sized brain. If it comes to Zerg players, I actually kind of respect Champ. You know, he's one of the good guys. Definitely one of the good guys. Oh. So now he's starting to sweat out. He's like, oh my god, he's building a Void Ray. Just sending this one away. He's hating life right now. He's hating life right now. I'm pissing off over here. We got a third gas. Again, another one of these as well. Boom. Oh, this feels so good, doesn't it? Now, what are we hunting for first over here? I'm actually not so sure yet. What do we want to hunt for first? I guess we first go for the Overlord that actually has potential of scouting again in the future. See where you're going with anything. You can always just check. Checking. Okay, well, we found you. That's nice. Thank you, mister. That was real kind of you. So now we're gonna move over here. We're pretty much completely pulling out of gas at this point. And I'm gonna warp in. Now, this looks stupid, but I'm going to warp in a Stalker. This is to truly sell the fact that I'm playing a macro game here, okay? You know, this is really... I'm trying my best here to say... Ooh, I actually need a little bit more gas for now. I'm gonna need a little bit more gas. I wonder where this guy is at. Hello? Cuckoo, cuckoo, Mrs. Robinson. Where actually are you, Chief? You see this? Now we completely pull out of gas. I just walked into my own main base as well. Oh, this hasn't been going as hot as I was hoping it was going to be. So we get this one out. How many gateways do I actually get with this? So I have 11 already. Probably want to continue the mining somewhat. I'll even take double gases here. Look at this. Look at me go with the double. I really hope he's going to scout at some point. It's kind of important that he tries to scout as well, you know? It's like I'm setting up these beautiful, elaborate fakes here. Like, what is this? This is like handing in like fake evidence to the police, you know, that you've been photoshopping for years, you know. Every single pixel has been altered in the absolute most perfect way. Like an expert would not be capable of telling the difference between this picture and a fake and this and a real picture, you know. And this guy just doesn't scout. What is this? Mate, I took double gases on my third base. No, he's building blind. What? He's building blind freaking banelings. This is not what I signed up for. This is so frustrating. What is this garbage? Like, I did everything correct here. It is you who is the problem, my friend. It absolutely is you who is the problem. Okay, here we go. Gonna need to pre-split just a tiny tad. Gonna go in towards the main base. I mean, still not the end of the world, I guess. How long have these been morphing? I'm not so aware of that. So these guys in the main base are going ham. Oh, that's not great. I can't say that immediately. I just have a bunch of random zealots here as well. I can hopefully soon warp in more stuff. I still have a decent eco. Well, I'm not sure if you could call this decent eco. I have an eco behind this, which is more than you could sometimes say. You know, certain people. This guy hardly has any eco remaining at this point. I'm just gonna try and explode these bad boys. And we're gonna go over to the fourth base as well. Uh-oh, this doesn't... Oh, maybe I can actually snipe the Evo as well as the spawning pool. That would be hilarious. What's over here? Okay, there's one baneling. I'm gonna try and target that down as well. I'm really not microing at all, which could be considered a mistake by experts, maybe. What is he doing? What am I doing, though? It's not just what is he doing. What are both of us doing, I guess, is the real question. I'm just gonna warp in a couple more of these zealots. I think I'm gonna have to evacuate here. Well, it's too late now. Just gonna let it finish the warp in. I can definitely transition into something here. I mean, I have a lot of gas out as well. So we're just gonna get one of these. Build it in a terrible location. And hop. Get 2 overlords down. Did I kill the pool yet? No, I haven't quite. I could just clear the pool, can't I? And then continue rallying units in. I wonder if I can kill these. That would be hilarious for me. Up, here you go, Chief. Okay, this is good. Has he rebuilt a pool yet somewhere or no? Don't think my opponent actually has. Up, go back into gas, because at this point we actually do want that. Not really looking at anything either. Oh, that was my overlord. I don't really care about that too much. Okay, we can now start building Archons, which is going to be great. Well, this isn't great. Not quite sure what's happening over here. And I want a new prism as well. Obviously, you get 1 forge. Oh, you actually build roaches at this point. Huh, that is interesting. Roaches are quite good against everything that I have, but my man here has absolutely 0 workers. Like, legitimately 0. Well, it's not legit 0 workers, but I think this is as close to 0 workers. What? Oh no, he's been hit in the head. Oh, that does explain some of the playing, but... I am SERRAL, bro? Why? Hey? He actually has been hit in the head. Maybe he doesn't realize that I'm on 3 base taking a fort. Maybe he thinks he's held. This is like his way of bad mannering. No, he never bad manners. He's a very friendly dude. This guy's like half a drone. Like legitimately half a drone. Oh my god, he has so many roaches though. What? Am I actually losing this? No way, right? Here, we can at least clear this base a little bit. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna drop towards main. Hello, how about you don't move straight across the map like some complete idiot? Slightly supply blocked. Creep shot is always quite good. He's gonna make his way across the map, isn't he? He's definitely gonna make his way across the map. I can feel it. Uh-oh. I'm scared. I'm real scared. Did I build a robo bay? I thought I had built a robo bay, but it seems like I really haven't. Okay, I'm just gonna kill this base. Going to the main here. I don't think he has a lot of gas, which could be good for me. Want some more Templar, so I can get more Archons and send Zealots on the map for vision. Yeah, oh, he has no units. Oh, never mind. I think I just scared them away just now. Okay, let's see if we can right-click this base. I think we might just be capable of doing that. I could be wrong, but... This is such a weird game, honestly. Can I get the right-click off? Oh, how unfortunate for me. Do you have any units here? Yeah, oh, he hardly has any, actually. Just get a Dark Shrine, maybe, or what? Just gonna send these across the map as well. Like, I have plenty of units at home that I'm not so worried about anything happening here. Like, I can just harass to my heart's content. So I'm gonna kill this base. Gonna send stuff in here as well. Shoot. Come on, boys. Get to the chopper! Or to this hatchery. Come on! Poof! There we go. That's gone. Bang, bang. You're dead. I really thought I built a robo bay at some point. I must have not actually finished it or something. What if he goes for the burrowed roaches? That is a possibility. Something that he might just end up doing. Do you have a base here? No, he doesn't. Never mind. I'm normal. He actually thought he was winning. This is a good look in the brain of the average Zerg player here. This is just beautiful, isn't it? Oh my god. I can't believe he thought he was winning. What? No shot. In what world did he think he was winning? Oh, this also didn't go so well for me, but whatever. Like, I have so many freaking immortals. I literally do not think it matters. Just gonna send these around for a bit. A bit of banter, really. What? It's not a full wall properly, but whatever. 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 Oh, he's a bunch of these dudes here, huh? Gonna come with a flank, surely, at this point. Yep, there we go. Oh, he has a lot of freaking Ravagers as well. Okay, you guys are gonna go in here. Look at these guys go in the main as well. That's beautiful. GG! If he is SERRAL, then I'm the queen. What was this? When does he say it? I just want to have a look at the game sense here. So I'm 52 workers. He's on 60. He's on 55. I'm on 52. Okay, I mean... I'm SERRAL, bro. 34 workers against 61. He's down 30 supply at this point. Has +1 melee as an upgrade while messing roaches. Has 3 queens, but does have a 4th base. He has about half of my eco currently. If my games against SERRAL looked like this, I'd be a whole lot richer, let me tell you that. Have a whole lot more cash in the bank. That's a nice game, though. I'm happy we had a good time there. Thank you so much for that, Chom. 25 points in the pocket as well. As we'll head into our next one. All right, got a cheeky little PvP here. I'm not entirely sure what I'm feeling yet, but the map is grassland. And sometimes, you know, you can... sometimes you can lose yourself in these fancy all-ins, you know, with tricks and other stuff. I think what we want to do right now is a simple fake all-in into a real all-in. So just really a simple double layer all-in. Like, it's not going to be anything crazy here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide... Well, actually, wait. Let me make air quotes with my hands. I'm going to hide a pylon in my natural. I hope my opponent is smart enough to scout in my natural. Please, for the love of God, tell me you're smart enough to scout in my natural. I'm going to make it real easy for my opponent as well, okay? This is going to be the most simple thing for my opponent ever to scout, because I'm going to walk back with that worker that I have in the natural that is going to hide a pylon there. And then I'm going to walk back upstairs. So if he has any type of scouting going on, my opponent should be aware as to what is happening here. Okay, it should be world's most obvious thing. Now, in the case that I don't get scouted, I'm just going to proxy my Twilight Council here. If I do get scouted, I don't have to... I'm not going to proxy a Twilight Council. I'm just going to build a Twilight Council at a normal timing. I don't think he's scouting. The normal timing for his scout to arrive would be right now. Either earlier or right now. So I think I'm also being proxied, which is pretty funny. Well, it's not ha, but it's interesting at least. Let's put it like this then. I want to get a stalker opener. It allows me a little bit of map control. And then I actually should scout properly around, shouldn't I? Then I want to know what my opponent is truly up to. Get a Twilight Council down here as well. Do we send another one of these out on the map? No, I don't think we really want to do that. Okay, where are you at, buddy? Show me where you are. Come on. No? Alright. Then don't. I mean, I don't care. Well, actually, no, I do care. I'd be lying if I say I wouldn't care. I don't care. I definitely do care. It's the one thing I definitely do here. Care. I care a lot. It's what I do best. I'm just gonna build a pylon over here. Oh, two stalkers. I feel slightly suspicious of this of these stalkers. I have to admit that. Where's your robotics facility? I know it's a... Well, I don't know it's a robotics facility. It smells like a robotics facility. And if something smells like a robotics facility, fairly often it also ends up being a robotics facility. But I don't know where it is or where it could be. So I'm just going to get a gateway over here. I'm going to continue scouting and then check if there's a third base or not. Now, I've built some extra workers here in case I lose them. And also some extra mining is never bad, of course. If you stack them up properly, you actually do get some extra minerals from this. People don't realize. They think, oh, 18 out of 16, this is red. That looks bad. But no, it's actually completely fine. It's a sentry. I'm the one that got faked. What are you doing here, Chief? Yeah, this is... What? Hit in the head as well. It's unbelievable. Today's the day where people have just been hit in the head. Like mad. What is this? Why would you walk up a ramp when you see there's no nexus? Is this guy serious? It can't be. Preposterous. Truly preposterous here what's happening. I think I might catch some stalkers, some stray stalkers. Somebody just catch them out in the middle of the map, you know? Do I hide these? I don't know if I want to. I don't think I care enough. He cancels this base. He's gonna try and counterattack at some point. That's what I'd reckon at least. Yeah, definitely a counterattack. Yeah, we just recall then, huh? Ooh. I wish I had one more thing available at this point. What you call those? One more warp in, then I could have locked him in and probably killed a stalker or two. Oh, my man's out of position, and I have blink. I have blink, and you do not. That means you're gonna lose to stalkers. Okay, he's hiding. He's hiding in here. He's hiding in here. He's most definitely hiding. Yep. You can't. You can run, but you cannot hide, my friend. I always find people. I always find them. I still want to know whether... Like, there's going to be a fake proxy, so I'm going to find a pylon over here. I'm building a robotics facility because I'm kind of afraid of DTs maybe showing up at some point in the near future. There we go. Yes, sir. I can boogie, but I need a certain song. I can boogie. I have a bad feeling about this all. We'll get one stalker at home, in case there's DTs on the way, indeed. So just put it in the wall and hold position. We can re-wall behind this stalker. That would be quite high tier. Let's see what you have up here, Chief. Ooh, lost one stalker for free. I don't quite know what I'm supposed to do. Because he has good scouting and knows what's kicking off. I have more workers, most likely. I'm gonna get a nexus. I have the advantage of being on the low ground. Low ground here is a pretty big advantage, actually. It sounds stupid, but he needs to get down his ramp, which, I mean... Really? You think that is not how you're supposed to do that? Like, absolutely not how you're supposed to do that. I'm going to send this across the map, this little observer. That way, if he ever does try to move down the ramp, it's going to be in quite a bad spot. I'm not adding any more workers. Like, my investment here is in the nexus. I'm practically still all-inning. And because my early game was better, I killed 2 stalkers. I can get away with this Nexus. I also have a superior position. He is forced into blinking down into me here, which is really important to note. Like, my opponent needs to blink into me right now. There's no alternative. Can't not blink into me. He either needs to blink past me or he needs to blink into me, or DTs need to show up. These are literally the only options that are around at the moment. And we're gonna... Oh, he actually has one of these. Oh, it's fake. Of course it's fake. Oh, what do you think you're doing here? Yeah. These are real. He needs to blink into me. I'm gonna win this fight. Then I'm going to win this fight again. Just have to blink back a little bit. Yeah, this is no problem at all. Now I can blink forward if I want to. I want to activate the shields on that Immortal, and then you shoot it. It's very important to do. A pause. Oh, yeah. That's a mistake perhaps then. No GG from my opponent. And a cheeky little win for me. That means we're going to add onto this GG counter... Go up to 240, 149 out of 240. We get another 12 points. And I think, my dear friends, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this episode of The Cheesiest Man Alive. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see all of you next time for a new video. Ciao, ciao.